Title: Shadows in the Walls. Part 2. Lily? Ethan's voice trembled. He strained to see through the basement's suffocating darkness. A sharp sound, metal dragging across concrete. Ethan, help me. He moved toward the sound, heart thudding painfully in his chest. His foot brushed against something wet. He reached down, fingers trembling. Sticky, thick, blood. Lily? He stumbled back. A flicker of light appeared at the far end of the basement. A single, bare light bulb swayed above an old wooden door he'd never seen before. It had deep scratch marks down its length, like something had been trying to claw its way out. Another sound. Breathing. Slow. Wet. Hungry. He stepped closer, unable to stop himself. His hand hovered over the rusted doorknob. Behind him, the basement door rattled violently. Bang! Ethan! The voice behind the door was wrong, too stretched, too deep to be human. Open the door. The knob turned beneath his hand. The door creaked open. A long hallway stretched beyond it, lined with rotting wallpaper. The floor was slick, dark with something he didn't want to name. He heard the faint sound of a child sobbing. Lily? His voice broke. He stepped into the hall, the door closing behind him with a click. The light bulb buzzed and dimmed. The hallway stretched impossibly far now, the walls pulsing, breathing. His reflection followed him along the warped glass of the picture frames. At the end of the hall stood Lily. Her blonde hair was tangled, her dress torn. But it was her eyes that froze him, empty black pits. Tears of blood ran down her cheeks. Ethan, why didn't you help me? Her voice was hollow, fractured. A hand shot out from the shadows, grabbing Ethan's ankle. Cold fingers dug into his skin. He screamed, kicking wildly. Lily's mouth curled into a twisted smile. You let them take me, she whispered. Suddenly, Ethan was yanked backward into the dark. He clawed at the floor, his fingernails scraping against the rotted wood. A face emerged from the shadows, the same veiled figure from the staircase. You're almost ready, it said. Ethan screamed as the hallway dissolved into blackness.